What's up, y'all? I mean, it's just sunny out here, so that's just how it's gonna be. You just can't see me, you can't see me. But this is just straight up. We just gonna do these quick 5 tips, just 5 tips on what it is when it comes to flags of dating. It ain't even that many that y'all really need. It might even just be 3. All right, so just get right into this shit because I'm not gonna play around with it. First one, I think, is the biggest sign is that they in love with social media. If your girl is in love with social media, you already don't need to deal with that because all you're gonna sit there and just always do is just trying to be one up in another person, one upping. That's all they see every day. What up? What can I do next? What is better? Like us as human beings, we don't even know what happiness is, but we think happiness is what we see other people have all the time. If I can have that, what's better in the sandbox? If I can get that, what's better in the playground? If I can have that toy, then they gonna like me this way. If I can get this bike, they gonna like me that much. And if I can get this car, they gonna like me this much. So if you're dealing with a woman who sit there and just watch that all the time, nonstop, think about that, nonstop all the time, then you got an issue. Next, number 2, this is another one that goes kind of go hand in hand with it. Dating shows, TV shows, if they are in love with that nonsense, sir, fellas, if they are in love with that nonsense, then y'all are automatically going to be dealing with that nonsense nonstop. If you got a woman who already talking about she's trying to find her person, then you got an issue. You got an issue. Her person, that's an issue. Her person, my person. I get so tired of hearing that nonsense. That's because they watching these TV shows so much that it's sitting there bothering y'all. It's killing y'all. And that's just the truth. And it's sitting there to affect y'all fellas. Next one. Besides that nonsense, dealing with that one. If someone who sits there and blatantly does not hear what you're telling, if you got to sit there and repeat yourself over and over and over and over, then this person obviously doesn't even care or even care to listen to you because they're so wrapped in themselves that they listen to themselves nonstop. That's deep, and that's something you got to really pay attention to. And if you don't, then you're going to sit there and just deal with that nonsense. So already we got 3 nonsenses already. Social media heads, love show heads, repeating themselves over and over and over. I mean, that's just what it is. So there's somebody who don't listen. So listening, TV shows, social media heads. Those are all 3 big red flags already. It's not a good one. This is not a good one. Fourth, and this is a pretty simple, easy one too. One who you going out with all the time, who goes out. If you find your girl at the bar, then you don't need her. You don't. You're just wasting your time. That's goofy. And then just think of this. This is probably gonna be the deepest one right here. This is probably the deepest one right here. Someone who does not sit there and ask you about your day. If they can't ask you about your day, then you will never sit there and have nothing with that person. And last but not least, dealing with women with kids. You're always going to have a struggle with that. You just is. It's the biggest struggle that you going to have. Do not do it. I tell you fellas, go away from it. Don't even waste your time busting in that. None of that. You don't need nothing to deal with that. Do not deal with that. That is the biggest downfall that you're going to sit there and have to date. Besides the first 5. Kids, woman with kids, woman who in love with TV shows, a woman who's in love with social media, a woman who's in love with themselves. And when I say in love, I want you to love yourself. Not sit there and just talk about yourself all the time. These mosquitoes out here are absolutely insane. But pretty much that's what it is. Stay away from those types. Social media heads, love show heads, mothers that already got kids that aren't yours. There's plenty of women without kids. People, girls who just don't listen, just talk about themselves. Don't listen to nothing you talking about. Can't even tell you who your grandmother's name is. Do not waste your time with that. Do not waste your time with that. Because if she wants to be a part of the family, she gonna know almost everybody's name. Last one. That's the main. That's the main ones. That's pretty much the main ones. The other one I don't even care about. That last one, that fourth one, I don't even care about. That's the main ones. Leave that shit alone. Otherwise, you sit there killing yourself, wasting that time with that shit. That's just a straight up truth. You know what? Another one, I'll tell you another one that's real good. Stay away from women with vices. If she got a vice, you do not waste your time with that. If she got a vice, do not waste your time with that. We can have vices. Because a woman can snap you out of that. A man can't snap you out of no vice. They can, but they can't because it's always a better man who will sit there and trust me. Girl got a vice, do not mess with that. She a weed head, leave that alone. It will waste your time. Spending twice as much money because you smoke weed and she smoke weed. Leave that shit alone. And if she drink, whew, I mean she likes sugar. So you know what that means in the future? Leave that alone. I guess I just added y'all 3 more. I'd probably keep going if I had to. But I did the one girl who never got me nothing for my birthday. That lasted about 3 years. I kind of realized that. I'm not gonna say she never got nothing for my birthday. First birthday was alright. Second birthday, it's kind of mediocre. Third birthday, nothing. That's one when you would never marry. You want that girl go sit there and see you, and she sit there and treat you like a puppy running to the door. Bugs out here getting me, y'all, so I'm about to get out of here. That's science. I'm not even sure about all the ones I said, but if y'all pay attention to the video, I promise it's gonna help you out.